The more I think about this topic, the more I'm at awe at how some of the most powerful things that we don't give ourselves access to in life are feminine. It sucks. You can be a very masculine man, for a man who's afraid of giving yourself this because you think you're gonna lactate or some shit. Sorry, that was a joke, but you're not going to be like someone super feminine just because you give yourself these things. In fact, you'll be a really balanced man. Some of the most powerful men I've seen, the most valuable and most masculine men I've seen, are men who prioritize their masculinity. So they will take care of their bodies for sure. They will make sure that because testosterone is a gift for the masculine that you have to be able to use. So you have to take care of your body, your fitness, yourself. You have to, whatever that means. You don't have to be a fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't have to have a six pack. You have to maintain and take care of it. But there are also men who prioritize having an emotional health. So it's not just a physical health, which is the masculine, it's also emotional health. They prioritize being able to listen to their emotions. They prioritize being able to feel. And they are men who are so soft with their children. It is beautiful to see. It's when you see them with their kids, you see love. You don't see someone who's afraid of being vulnerable to their son, afraid of showing a tear to their child. You don't see someone who's afraid that if they are emotional, they're weak, because they know how strong they are. They don't need anybody else's judgment or approval or anything to say oh, you're weaker or any of that shit, because they know their strength. And those men are so powerful because they give themselves access to both. And I will be honest, those families with men who are really masculine almost always end up being extremely healthy, powerful, well-developed, because the concept of the masculine and feminine is also that the masculine is meant to be like the leader and the guide and the visionary. It's the feminine, however, that provides the trust and the faith to know that it will all work out. But the masculine is supposed to step into this place of being the leader and guide and visionary. And so if the head of this, the leader is wounded, if the leader is doubtful, if the leader doesn't have strength, if the leader doesn't have confidence, then the rest of the family doesn't have faith. And the rest of the family doesn't trust. So if the leader doesn't have confidence in his own self and his own emotions, and this is something I've come to realize for myself more recently also, is that a healthy masculine will not take criticism personally. A healthy masculine will not take a feminine or a woman's emotions personally, because a healthy masculine will understand that a woman's emotions are powerful and beautiful, but they're hers to express. It has nothing to do with him. Yes, it may be a reaction to something that he's done or he's offered, which can be a corrective space for him to exist in. But a man who's insecure about his own emotions and his own masculinity, he will shame a woman. He will say, you're too much, you push too much, you're too emotional, you're too needy. Now, it does not mean that woman is not in a wounded feminine space where she's overexpressive, and all of those may be true. But a healthy masculine will not shame someone to let them know about it. A healthy masculine will say, hey, I just want to let you know that I don't have the space to be able to hold for what you're going through or where it's coming from right now. And so I have to step out of it. And while that may sound scary, that's honorable. That's actually a healthy masculine being honorable and saying that I can't be the individual to hold space in this space for you. Or even a healthy masculine would say, I love you, but I think there's certain areas of where something is triggering you and I'm not seeing how that may be benefiting us or holding us together. So let's look at this. Let's just evaluate this. Let's just sit and talk about this together. But the other side of a wounded masculine will be oh my God, you're always so needy. You're always doing this. You're always whatever else. And look at that. It's unfortunate. We have comments of men don't give a fuck, because that's a wounded feminine. And I don't blame you, because you've probably gone through a lot of pain. Hey, and welcome to the Inner Yats YouTube page. If you like our content, make sure you click the like and the subscribe button so that you get more of these amazing videos that keep coming your way.